What up, YouTube? JTISREBORN here, and welcome to another edition of After the Movie. I'm getting all set, ready to go see the new film set in the Conjuring Universe, Annabelle Creation. It's going to be directed by, or actually it was directed by David F. Sandberg, the director of Lights Out. It's also the sequel to this piece of shit movie I got right here. Man, fuck Annabelle. The first movie was god-awful. The Conjuring 1 is pretty good. Conjuring 2, I think, is amazing. One of the best horror sequels I've ever seen. I think it's superior to the first film, and I just love that movie. Like, it's, perfectly suspenseful. It gives you characters, you root for. You really like Ed and Lorraine Warren in those movies. And, I hope that this movie, Annabelle Creation, is good. I don't want it to be shitty like Annabelle was. I mean, that movie was just a waste of time. Man, Annabelle sucked. But Annabelle Creation, David F. Sandberg, he made Lights Out, which, came out, and I really enjoyed Lights Out, and I'm hoping he's able to replicate that success for this movie. So, yeah, I'll be back soon. I'm going to drive over to the theater now and get ready to go see Annabelle Creation. And, yeah, I'll see you after the movie. What up, YouTube? JTISREBORN here, and I just got out of seeing Annabelle 2, or Annabelle Creation as it's known, and I'm here to give my thoughts on it. Okay, so, Annabelle Creation. Definitely an improvement over the first movie. Definitely an improvement in that, so that's at least something good to say. It's not as good as, either of the Conjuring films. I don't think so. There's some creepy moments, some suspenseful parts, and some more likable characters this time around than the first Annabelle movie, and I thought it was kind of cool how it led into the first film. And I also enjoyed some of the performances of the actors. Like, the young girls do a pretty good job. They're, they plays the creepy part well. That freaking doll is really eerie. There's also some nods to the other films, like the fucking creepy-ass nun from The Conjuring 2. I swear to God, nothing freaks me out more than that scary-ass nun from The Conjuring 2. And, yeah, it's just eerie. So, with this one, it's basically there's this family who, summoned a demon by accident. The demon that ends up possessing the Annabelle doll. Because they want to see their daughter again, because something terrible happened to her. Their daughter passed away, and so they summon this demon so that way they can, see their daughter again, because, what happened was really tragic, and it's tough losing a loved one. But, you go summoning demons and shit, it's not going to end well. And, yeah, there's some definite, crazy shit that goes on in this movie. I don't think this movie's as good as David F. Sandberg's last movie, which was Lights Out. I thought that movie was eerier and had, some creepier moments. But this movie is well done. The thing with, modern horror, though, is, I don't see anybody, topping James Wan right now. James Wan is, the best when it comes to, crafting, scary-ass scenes that are suspenseful and eerie and just make you kind of, shit your pants a bit. But, yeah, David F. Sandberg is, he's pretty good, too. There is some credit scenes in this movie. I recommend staying after the credits. The credits aren't that long. And they tease, the next movie, which is The Nun. Not going to say what exactly happens, but goddamn, that fucking creepy-ass nun just scares the shit out of me. Look at this image of her. Or the demon Valak. I'm very curious to see what that movie is going to be like, because, well, that thing just scares the shit out of me. And, yeah. That fucking face. I can't even look at it. But yeah, I think this will satisfy fans of the Conjuring films. It's an improvement over... If this were the first Annabelle movie, and we never got the other one, I would say, the Conjuring films, pretty solid bunch. But yeah, Annabelle 2 Annabelle Creation is a solid film. There's not too many moments where I was terrified. There's definitely moments of eeriness and maybe one or two moments that got me. But it's pretty intense, throughout the film. It's a slow build-up to where the crazy shit happens. And for the most part, it's pretty good. It's effective for what it has to do. Not as well as the first two Conjuring films. I'd rank this one third in the Conjuring verse or whatever. In terms of which ones I like the most, I love the Conjuring 2 so much. I think the Conjuring 2 is the best of all of them. And then I put the first Conjuring, and then I put this one. And then, obviously that piece of shit first movie below it. But yeah, I'd say Annabelle is worth checking out. There are some dumb things that go on to us, like some character moments where I'm like, oh, come on, you should know better than that. I mean, come on, I expected better, but I still think this will leave horror fans satisfied, just not as much as, like, say, if they watch The Conjuring 1 or 2. But I think that's because the Conjuring movies have stronger characters and really likable leads in Ed and Lorraine Warren, and I mean, Vera Farmiga and Patrick Wilson are just so likable in their roles that it's kind of tough for anyone to top it. But yeah, this movie, it was pretty solid. So definitely nods to the other films, and then there's some teases for the next film, which is The Nun, which I'm looking forward to. One more funny thing to note is that they showed a sneak peek at the Stephen King's It movie coming out next month, which I can't wait for. And, ooh, okay, so this sneak peek showed the scene where Georgie, not the whole scene, but part of it, where Georgie, you know, in the mini-series and that, he, like, gets his boat, and he, you know, runs it down the river, and he has a conversation with Pennywise. So we got our first real glimpse of Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise in his, you know, performance, and what? I could not stop laughing because his voice sounds like Scooby-Doo. So he's going, Ree! And I'm like, it's Scooby-Doo! Like, it's fucking Scooby-Doo! Like, what the hell? And I hope that it's not like his whole performance. I mean, I was laughing my ass off, like, in the theater so hard, but I'm like, okay, let's see how he does throughout the rest of it, but my initial impression is just, he sounds like Scooby-Doo. So, yeah, I'm very much looking forward to this crazy-ass performance that he's gonna do. I mean, I love Tim Curry so much in the original Stephen King's It movie, but, you know, it's really tough for someone to top that for me. But hopefully Skarsgård does a good job, so we'll see. So yeah, anyways, I'll talk to you later, and yeah, go check out Annabelle Creation. It was pretty fun.